If you like Paul Newman, you should definitely watch our picks for his best movies.
I'm ashamed, Big Daddy. That's why I'm a drunk. When I'm drunk, I can stand myself.
Number 10.
Do you mean to say that any slob in a smelly t-shirt will be able to buy Hudsucker stock?
Well, the company bylaws are quite clear.
The Hudsucker Proxy is a comedy film directed by Joel and Ethan Coen. Karma will come back to you for your greed and shadiness, making businessman Sidney J. Musburger's work life one hell of a nightmare. Obsessed with taking over the company he's working for with a shady stock market deal, he is surprised to see that his plan backfires when a presumably stupid coworker makes a big invention and a reporter is right on his track.
What the hell is it?
Well, it's
Brilliant! Genius. It's just exactly what Hudsucker industry needs at this juncture.
Number 9.
Why stay here, huh?
Just how far do you think you're gonna get?
That's to find out.
Hombre is a revisionist Western film directed by Martin Ritt. Telling a tale of racism and grace ahead of its time, Hombre sees a young loner find out that the world isn't as welcoming as he had hoped when he returns home. Having been raised by American Indians, he faces racism wherever he goes. But when his hometown is threatened by a gang, he steps up to defend the very people that insulted him.
How about as far as Delgado's?
What does that mean?
Well, maybe if we all get thirsty, we'll go to Delgado's and get some mezcal.
Number 8.
Then I'll have enough dough to get me the flower stand.
Romolo, you gotta get off this kick. You're gonna wind up with a bullet in your head.
Now, what are you talking?
Somebody Up There Likes Me is a drama film directed by Robert Wise. Life is full of lemons for abused and mistreated young Rocky. But when he discovers a talent that he didn't know he had, boxing, he seems to have it all figured out. Aspiring towards a career in the ring, he even has what it takes to pursue his lifelong crush all of a sudden. But his potential as a fighter might be ruined by his demonic father.
All I need is a heater and a slab to point it.
I don't want to lose you. Can't you understand that? You're going to get killed if you don't wise up and turn the leaf, you pathetic little jerk.
What's the use of turning the leaf? Look at you. You tried it, didn't you?
Number 7.
Said you're a hard ass, you're a defendant's judge. Well, I don't care. I said to hell with it, to hell with it.
The Verdict is a legal drama film directed by Sidney Lumet. When you are down on your luck, be the baddest you have ever been and defy the very meaning of luck. Lawyer Frank is reduced to ambulance chasing and drinking booze, but he is filled with new spirit when he is handed a case of injustice. With every institution there is against him, he wants to show the world what justice means.
Are you done?
You're damn right I'm done. I'm gonna ask for a mistrial. I'm gonna request that you disqualify yourself from sitting on this case. I'm gonna take a transcript of the trial to the Judicial Conduct Board and ask that they impeach your ass.
Number 6.
You've had 24 of my 34 years working for you on this ranch, and Daddy, you have had top-grade cheap labor.
HUD is a Western film directed by Martin Ritt. Swapping the glamorous Hollywood tropes with a morally gray abyss, HUD follows a young, womanizing man who lives an uncompromisingly self-centered life. But there is a bitter conflict on the horizon between the callous HUD and his stern and highly principled father, Homer.
Oh, I say, let's us put our bread in some of that gravy while it is still hot.
You're an unprincipled man, Hud.
Number 5.
Why are you afraid of the truth?
Truth!
Cat on a Hot Tin Roof is a drama film directed by Richard Brooks. This feverish adaptation of the classic play takes a look at toxic family dynamics through the eyes of more or less happy married couple Maggie and Brick. While visiting Brick's family on their plantation for his thick-headed father's 65th birthday, things couldn't get any worse when they are questioned for not having children like his other siblings.
Are you listening?
Yes, Maggie, I hear you. But how in hell on earth do you imagine you're going to have a child by a man who cannot stand you?
Number 4.
Up the flagpole with a convention. Come on, Charlie, you're into me now. I got my money on the table. I don't want it.
The Hustler is a sports romantic drama film directed by Robert Rossen, making Pool Ballard more exciting than anyone could have guessed. The Hustler follows young and overly ambitious professional player, Fast Eddie Felson. To win the world title, he must defeat his arch-rival Minnesota Fats. But when his feelings for the wrong woman get in the way, his victory is threatened.
All right, you want some easy money, huh? Here's $105. That's 1 week's commissions. You want to take the whole thing? Then you get a crack at your easy money.
Number 3.
Just one clear shot, that's all I want.
Come on. We got to.
Nope. Get away from me.
Why?
I want to fight him.
They'll kill us.
Maybe.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is a Western film directed by George Roy Hill. Going down in history as one of the most defining pieces of the late 60s, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is the buddy comedy action ride you'll never forget. In a world of outlaws, friendship is rare, but the only thing keeping you alive. When it's about robberies, dangerously intense affairs, and fast draws in fights for greed and honor.
Rules. In a knife fight, no rules.
Well, if there ain't gonna be any rules, let's get the fight started. Someone count 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Number 2.
We ain't never had more of them before. Where'd you think that's gonna get you?
I guess you could say I wasn't thinking, Captain.
Cool Hand Luke is a prison drama film directed by Stuart Rosenberg. Elevated by the best performances ever given by its cast, Cool Hand Luke follows a petty criminal sentenced to a 2-year prison sentence. Tortured by a sadistic warden, he soon becomes a beacon of hope and rebellion for his fellow inmates when he stands up to the guards and becomes a thorn in the side of the system.
She doesn't know what she's doing. Oh, boy, she knows exactly what she's doing.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
What for? We got a fire here! Well, I think it's under control, but...
Well, then, why the urgency?
Urgency? Hey, Dunk, if that fire was caused by fluky wiring in this building, we could get fires breaking out everywhere.
Rack 'em up from Mr. Facet.
I haven't played serious pool since before you were born. And right off the bat, I'm laying them to waste. Watch this, 9 on the break.
Oh! Jesus!
Look at his lip. Somebody threw a fucking tire chain, hit him right in the mouth. Scratches made by human fingernails. This kid is taking a savage beating.
Hey, fellas, there's 6 of them out there for us.
6? Yeah. They're gonna put you in the same jail with Oglethorpe.
Number 1.
Is Lonigan after you, too?
I don't know. Ain't seen anybody.
You never do, kid.
The Sting is a 1973 heist film, directed by George Roy Hill. In the aftermath of a mutual friend's death, 2 con artists, Johnny Hooker and Henry Gondorf, team up to plan the most elaborate scam ever to bring down a racketeer. But the elaborate scam doesn't quite unfold the way it is planned, though. The movie won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director for George Roy Hill.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.